Who wants to step into the pocket? Do you have what it takes? And now, the Pocket Presence Podcast, presented by FRESHOUSE Juice Bar and PILBROIII Inc. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Pocket Presence Podcast. I'm your host, Dante DeTomatis, alongside my co-host, Nick Sapp.
What's going on?
We got week 7 in the books for you guys, but here we are in quarantine Halloween edition.
Yep.
But first, we'd like to thank our sponsors, FRESHOUSE Juice Bar. Check them out, guys. They got 2 locations, one at Kiel and Major Mac, and one at Pine Valley and Highway 7. For the freshest of the freshest needs, the nutritional extravaganza, go to Mike. He's the best. We're going to be chugging. Nick has got a flu shot this time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to beat him this time, but we'll see what happens there. And, of course, PILBROIII Carpentry. Check them out, guys. The PILBROIII family has been in the carpentry business for over 30 years. Go to Tony for all your needs. They build homes and not houses. And Nick, here we are. Week 7's in the books. What are some of your little takeaways from week 7?
I really don't.
Don't want to talk about it?
No.
Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
You want to get time to get juiced up?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Nick, it's time to get juiced up. Are you ready?
I'm all. If I don't beat you,
No,
I'm retiring.
You're gonna beat me.
Well, I mean,
you're gonna beat me.
These flu shots are strong.
Don't worry. You're gonna have a few wins this week. I promise.
All
you
right.
that.
All right. Sounds
buddy?
good. All right.
So here we go, guys. Week 7 scores presented by FRESHOUSE
Juice
Bar.
I won. Damn.
Oh, I missed a little bit.
Damn. That's unreal.
Woo! Alrighty, guys, here we go. Thursday nighter. This was a very good game, Nick. Giants and Eagles, back and forth. Boston Scott got the go-ahead touchdown late. Mm-hmm. Eagles take it 22-21.
Eagles still suck.
Sunday evening games at 1 o'clock. Steelers and Titans, Nick. I was really looking forward to this game, and
Me
it did
too.
not disappoint.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers back and forth, but Steven Gostkowski somehow missed that kick. Steelers take it 27-24.
Great game.
Detroit Lions, Atlanta Falcons, Nick. What an unbelievably ridiculous of the ridiculous games here.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley gets into the end zone late. I don't know.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah.
I guess fantasy points maybe. And then the Detroit Lions came back, won the damn game. TJ Hawkinson touchdown. Boom, Bob's your uncle. Matt Prater extra point. Are you kidding me? Detroit takes it 23-22.
Falcons gonna Falcon.
Nick, I'm going to go quick with this one. Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals. Browns take it 37-34.
Thank you.
Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints. Another amazing game here, guys. Panthers really took it to the Saints. Both teams played great. Saints take it 27-24.
Saints need Michael Thomas still.
Buffalo Bills and New York Jets. I don't know what is it with. I don't know what the heck happened to Buffalo here. For some reason, they just could not get in the end zone. But I mean, then again, you're playing the Jets, so I guess field goals you could win by as well.
It's true.
6 field goals for the Bills and 10 points for the Jets. Bills take it 18-10.
Kickers are people too. Tyler Bass 18, Jets 10.
Cowboys and the Washington football team, Nick. Andy Dalton got absolutely obliterated in this one by John Bostic.
Did not like to see that.
Third string quarterback Ben DiNucci comes in and does absolutely nothing. He probably has some Pizza Nova with him and God knows what on the field.
He definitely wasn't expecting to come in.
No, he's not good at all. Yeah. Football team takes it 25-3. Green Bay Packers, Houston Texans, Nick. Wow. I mean, Devontae Adams, here we go, man.
He's back.
He's back, finally. I mean, it's about time. Rodgers and that connection's ridiculous. Packers take it 35-20.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Las Vegas Raiders. Tom Brady, my goodness, he had himself a day here. Even a rushing touchdown. This was a vintage Tom Brady performance. Bucs take it 45-20. San Francisco 49ers and New England Patriots. I don't know what the heck happened to the Patriots in this game.
Yeah.
Especially at Foxborough.
They look awful.
This was crazy.
They look awful.
Cam Newton with the worst game I've ever seen in his career. 49ers take it 33-6.
Yep.
Chiefs and Broncos in snowy Denver. Unbelievable game here. The Chiefs just, pounded the rock, and that was it. I mean, end of story. Chiefs take it 43-16.
Mahomes continues the streak with a touchdown.
Jacksonville Jaguars, Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, this game was literally James Robinson versus Herbert because those were the only two with the fantasy machine points in this one. Chargers take it 39-29. And, of course, the amazing, amazing Sunday nighter. Seattle Seahawks, Arizona Cardinals. This game went to overtime. Absolute bananas in this one. Russell Wilson throws an interception. And all of a sudden, Arizona goes right down the field. And Zane Gonzalez, the money kicker for the Cardinals, takes it in overtime. 37-34.
Seahawks always lose heartbreakers in Zona.
Monday Nighter, Chicago Bears, LA Rams. Something was fishy heading into this game. I don't know. The spread didn't make sense. Something about that. But boy, did the Rams ever shut that up, because they looked fantastic in this one, defensively and offensively. Rams take it 24-10.
Bears need to switch to Trubisky again.
And that is the Week 7 scores presented by Fresh House Juice Bar. So, Nick, let's get more into Week 7 here.
Yeah.
Not going to talk about your Bengals, but the amount of close games this week, especially in those 1 o'clock games and the Sunday Nighter.
Crazy.
Absolutely incredible.
Yep, agreed.
It was money. It was money. What do you think?
Yeah, listen, that's what I want to watch. Nobody wants to watch blowouts week in and week out.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to see, a 10-game slate and 7 out of the 10 games are blowouts. We want to see close games. That's what's exciting for fans and for the people coaching and playing in those games. And that's what I want to keep seeing. I'm loving it.
It was incredible. Those 1 o'clock games, I'm telling you guys, and the Sunday Nighter, wow.
Yep,
just
absolutely.
A beautiful Sunday, Sunday. But Nick, let's talk about this NFC East. The Cowboys, the
Burn
football.
it down. Burn it down.
Like, this division is a joke.
It's
an absolute
to put
it's
it,
a travesty.
To put it politely, yeah, it's a joke.
It's a travesty that one of these teams has to be
win.
in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's true.
It's pathetic. I mean,
oh man.
At the end of the day, let's be honest here. If you're a wild card team,
you're licking your chops
Yeah.
if you're playing.
Yeah, it's a free
the 4 seed, because they're definitely not. Whoever wins that team
it's a
is
4 seed.
Yeah,
automatically.
it's automatically a 4 seed. You're gonna win it. Honestly, at this rate, if any one of those teams gets 6 wins, whoever the first team to 6 wins is probably gonna get into the playoffs and get knocked right out.
Yeah, basically. No, for sure. I completely agree with you. Just a crazy time to be in that division with all the injuries too. It's a nightmare.
Imagine the football team, their first season without a name. Can you just imagine they go to the playoffs?
That'd be ridiculous.
But
it's getting possible now.
They
just got a
it's
division
the NFC
win.
East.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible in that division. It's a crapshoot.
So, Nick, I gotta ask you, who is the best team in the AFC right now?
The best team in the AFC?
The best team in the AFC. We witnessed the Steelers in a close one against the Titans. They barely got out of there alive.
That's true.
The Chiefs are still the Chiefs, but I think one of these two teams could give the Chiefs the run for their money. I'm just wondering, either who's the best team in the AFC? The Chiefs, the Steelers, or the Titans?
Okay, well, I'm not going to say the Steelers because vintage Steelers would have closed out that Titans game. They were up 3 scores.
Yeah, that's true.
Tennessee brought it back. And I'm going to still stick with the Chiefs because these last 2 weeks, they've shown us something, and they've shown the rest of the NFL something, that it's not all about Patrick Mahomes slinging it 30, 40 times for 5 or 6 touchdowns. They've been running it down teams' throats.
Exactly.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire looks fantastic. And listen, there's too many weapons on the outside, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire faces... he's not going to face stacked boxes.
No.
Le'Veon Bell, when he gets in the game, he's not going to face a stacked box either. And listen, at this point, it's just pick your poison because even with running the ball, they put up more than 21. They put up more than 3 touchdowns, which is more than enough to win in today's NFL.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to ask your thoughts.
Well, I got to tell you, look who Le'Veon's playing next week. Those New York Jets. Can you believe that? So let's go trade Le'Veon. Not trade. Excuse me. Let's just go release this guy. Le'Veon Bell, guys, is the most must-start running back I have ever seen in my life this week. Okay? I'm calling it now. Le'Veon Bell's getting 3 rushing touchdowns.
Wow.
All 1-yarders because they're going to get to the 1. And I'm telling you guys.
You think he's going to punch it in?
He's going to make a statement to Adam Gase and that whole Jets organization, how pathetic it is.
It's kind of sad that they actually have to show up and play.
It's not even a game. I mean, what should the spread be here? 21?
I think it is actually 21.
Oh, is that 3 touchdowns?
I think it is 21.
They might even cover that. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Nick, I'll tell you what. I gotta ask you. Antonio Brown is back practicing.
Yeah, with the Bucks.
What do you think his impact's gonna be now? Because Chris Godwin's out. I don't know if that guy could ever stay healthy, but how do you think AB fits into this offense?
Well, I don't think AB's playing the next 2 weeks because I believe his suspension is over this weekend. So, I mean, potentially could play week 9. Nonetheless, his impact is, I would assume he's just going to roll in the slot, kind of like Scotty Miller, was becoming Brady's favorite, one of his go-tos, but
like an Edelman kind of role.
Yeah, so I think that's what AB's going to he's going to do for this Bucks team. What do you think?
I mean, listen, this guy, I remember when he played those little games in New England.
Brady was looking for him.
Every single goddamn play. He knew Antonio Brown was going to be open.
Yeah, it's true.
Guys, this is scary. I'm telling you, this is scary. It's not just Halloween. It's just scary how good the Tampa Bay Bucks are going to be, guys. On offense, nobody can cover this guy. I don't care who it is on that team, whoever he's playing against. Nobody can cover Antonio Brown.
And that's going to his presence alone is going to affect Chris Godwin
coverages,
and Mike Evans.
Yeah.
And potentially a lack of targets for the pair of them.
Yeah.
With AB there.
Who gets the ball here?
And Gronk, too.
Exactly. Can't forget
Gronk.
Gronk.
They already have Brady and AB, even though it was, 2 or 3 weeks? 2 or 3 games he played as a Patriot?
Yeah.
They still have some sort of chemistry.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And like you said, 30 seconds ago, his chemistry is unreal with Gronk.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see what happens for Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and even Ronald Jones. Who knows?
Fournette.
I'm really looking forward to it.
That whole situation.
To see the offense in action.
Oh, for sure. So, Nick, let's move into some Week 8 action here. What are some of the games you're looking forward to the most?
I'm super excited for an old-fashioned AFC North showdown between the Ravens and the Steelers.
Oh, baby,
Because not only do they hate each other, they beat the living hell out of each other.
It's true.
And a theme of Week 7 was close games. This is going to be a really close game because the Steelers have an impeccable defense, even without Devin Bush.
Yeah. That defensive line, I mean...
The defensive line and T.J. Watt.
Exactly.
It's going to be interesting to see if Lamar Jackson's knee is almost 100%.
Well,
and to see if he can evade those pass rushers.
Yeah, it better be because...
and even as a runner, too, because, listen... They win at the line of scrimmage more often than they lose. So Lamar Jackson's going to be doing a lot of running, I think.
Oh yeah, running for his life.
But the Ravens were on a bye week, and I'm really excited to see how they come out.
Oh yeah,
and they need this game. They just added Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah, that's a big addition.
And he's had a week to settle in to Baltimore and get to know his teammates. So yeah, just that's the game that I'm looking forward to the most. How about you,
Nick? I'll agree with you, but I got another one here. It's Tua time, baby. Tua Tagovailoa is gonna absolutely lead this team to victory. Maybe I'm calling it now. The Dolphins are gonna beat the Rams. This whole controversy of Fitzpatrick and Tua Tagovailoa is gonna come to an end because Tua is gonna have an amazing fantasy day. I promise you guys now, in Miami, hopefully there's a crowd in this one, but we'll see what happens there. If you're a Miami fan, you better be making some noise down there, because look out, guys. We got our rookie sensation, the post-Tannehill era, the post-Fitzpatrick era, the post-everything era. I want to see it, Nick. I want to see it.
And you better watch out for Aaron Donald. That's all I'm going to say. Aaron Donald can swallow him whole.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I think we should have a fullback and 2 linemen on Aaron Donald.
Every play. Fair enough.
Every play.
I mean, I can't really say I blame you.
Every play. Triple coverage.
He's a game wrecker.
He is. Yeah. But, Nick, I mean, what are you going to do, right?
It's going to be fun. I mean, hey, and he's a lefty, too. So he's the only lefty in the NFL right now. So that'll be interesting to see how he performs and how the team does.
So Nick, let's get into some waiver wire targets here. Who are some of the people you're targeting this week?
There's two that I'm going to be looking for specifically. One is a running back from the San Francisco 49ers, JaMycal Hasty.
Oh, that's a good one.
Listen, if you're in a deep league and you're desperate for running back depth, especially now, week 8, week 9, four teams on bye each of those weeks.
Yeah.
And pick him up. He has home run potential. And you never know what can happen.
Yeah,
when he plays, especially.
Yeah.
Because they got Jerick McKinnon, who's had his fair share of injuries over the last couple years. And they got him and they got JaMycal Hasty, because what's his name? Jeff Wilson
and McKinnon
and
Mostert. Mostert, yes.
IR. So as far as I know, it's the two of them and Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback.
Kyle Juszczyk.
And another guy that I'm going to be targeting is Harrison Bryant, the tight end on Cleveland.
That's a great pickup.
Because if Hooper remains out with the appendicitis surgery that he had last week, Harrison Bryant's going to continue to get the majority of the snaps. And I think that he's going to be a tight end that you can just start for the rest of the season because of the brutal injury luck that the Browns have been dealt with Odell Beckham.
Oh, my goodness.
Tearing his ACL.
Unbelievable.
So he's going to see a lot of targets in the red zone, and I think even between the 20s too. So JaMycal Hasty, Harrison Bryant, those are the guys that I'm targeting. How about you?
Well, our thoughts and prayers go out to Odell. First of all, that is just horrific loss for the Browns, especially how good they were this season so far. Nick, I'm going to go a little bit off the radar here. Not really, actually. I'm going to go Nelson Aguilar. Yes, Philly fans, you're probably aware of this guy.
Stonehands Aguilar,
but my goodness, he looks pretty good in Las Vegas.
He does. He's actually catching the ball when it's thrown to him.
Aguilar knows how to roll the dice over there, because I don't know what he's doing that all of a sudden just magically changed. But all of a sudden the targets are there, the catches, and the touchdowns.
Yeah.
So he got another touchdown against the Bucs. And then the Raiders, too. They could be down a lot in some of these games. So depending on game flow, Aguilar could be your guy.
That is, you know what? I didn't even think of that. But with waivers being tomorrow, who knows? I might scoop him up if he's available.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be. He's got to be. Because, I mean, you probably weren't even going to know about him before that Bucs game anyways. So
yeah, it's true.
We'll see what happens. I'm really disappointed in Josh Jacobs, you know? Like, wow. Like, there's it's just, like, mind-boggling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does get the bulk of the carries, but he's just not turning them into touchdowns and yards and most importantly, fantasy points.
Well, Darren Waller got his 1 yarder.
Yeah.
So, and there you go, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So, but that's it for us, Nick. That's it for us, guys. Stay tuned for more episodes. Week 9 coming up. Enjoy your Week 8. Before we leave again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Fresh House Juice Bar. Check them out, guys. They got 2 locations, one at Keele and Major Mac, and one at Pine Valley and Highway 7. For the freshest of the freshest needs, go to Mike. He knows his stuff, especially all the juice. It is an art, guys.
And if you're feeling a little sick and you don't want to take any chances, especially now, get the flu shots.
That's what Nick just had.
You're going to feel 100% in the morning, and you won't regret it.
Nick had the flu shot, and that's why he feels great all the time.
Yeah, you're right. Have one every morning, so.
And, of course, PILBROIII Carpentry, guys. The PILBROIII family's been doing it for a very, 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 very long time. Go to Tony for all your needs. They build homes, not houses. Follow us on Instagram at The Pocket Presence Pod and on YouTube for all our videos, like this one coming up at The Pocket Presence Podcast. Stay tuned, guys.
Hootie!